Wanted me to lie, wanted me to cry, wanted me to die. See me up under the sheet, ready to street. Yeah.
So I just weighed myself, and that's a new low, this whole entire prep. Just woke up, slept in today, took a Tylenol PM last night because I've been sleeping like shit, and that was a new low, so that's pretty sick. Yeah, let's get on with the day. Yo, what's good, people? So today, we're gonna be running a full day of eating. I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm eating on prep. Today just so happens to also be a refeed day, so I'm gonna be eating more than normal. So this isn't gonna be like a hard dieting day on prep, but what we can do is I can do another one closer to show when I'm eating like per normal. But yeah, today's a refeed day, so I'm aiming for 525 to 550 carb, 65 grams of fat, and 180 protein. And I'm gonna talk about why I'm moving my food up to those specific numbers. We're gonna talk about refeeds, why I'm doing them, etc. And yeah, stay tuned. All right, so we got meal one, a coffee here. Don't judge me for this. This is what I bought from Amazon, 1,000 packs of Splenda. Yeah, so I just put one of these in here, and I just like to buy things in bulk because it makes sense financially. Because I'm going to use it eventually, right? And it's way cheaper like this. So yeah, I'm gonna do this with a little bit of almond milk, and macros on the screen, calories, etc. for every single meal will be on the screen. And yeah, let's get started. It's honestly the little things on prep, guys. This looks spectacular. Cheers. We got meal one cooking up right now. Again, this is a refeed day, so this is a lot more food than I'm usually eating during prep. Just so happened that I'm filming this on a refeed day. I'll show you a true dieting day as we get closer to show. But we have the ingredients here. We're doing a breakfast burrito, air fried potatoes, avocado and cheese right there, mixed scrambled eggs in there, and a banana, which is over there. I'll show you what the end product looks like right now. All right, so here is meal one. I'm actually really excited about this. So we have a breakfast burrito. I haven't made this in a while, actually. A breakfast burrito. Again, we have avocado in there, egg substitute, egg whites. Wow, I forgot. Cheese and air fried potatoes, and I sauteed the burrito there, and then a banana. So totals for this meal, again, I'm gonna put this on the screen, but I'm tracking everything, guys. We're 11 days out. I've been tracking everything for this whole freaking prep. And yeah, so 87 carb, 10 fat, 37 protein. I'm gonna top it off with some Frank's Red Hot and this Thai chili sauce. This is just what I am doing, okay? Don't copy my macros. It's not gonna work for you, okay? Everything is individualized, but I'm gonna smash this because I am freaking hungry and drinking. I'm tracking my water intake as well. We're at almost 2 gallons of water a day right now, and that will slowly taper off probably a day before show. I don't really change much, and we'll get into that. We'll get into the peak week strategy. We'll get into everything about how I go about things, how I train my clients, and yeah. So I'm gonna eat this, and we'll see you in the next one. All right, so I ate that meal in like probably 2 minutes. And sometimes on refeed days, I get like, yeah, you're eating more food, but like, I'm at the stage right now where like, I just want to eat everything. Like I'm hungry as fuck, to be honest with you. And refeed days just kind of ignite that hunger. So I ate that in like 3 minutes, and I could eat like probably 5 more of those, but we're sticking to the plan, filling ourselves up with water. So that was my pre-workout meal. About to head to the gym in probably like an hour or so. I like to let things settle. I can't work out on a full stomach. Some people can, I just cannot. So we're gonna go to the gym in like an hour. I'm gonna show you some brief clips, some posing, and that's it. We're 11 days out, and let's go. All right, wow. All right, so it's about 1 p.m. now. I just got back from the gym. It was an incredible session. I think that was the best I've looked this entire prep so far. But yeah, let's get into the next meal here and see what I'm having. All right, so what we have here is very simple. I'm gonna leave all the food details on the screen from MyFitnessPal, but we have some broccoli, of course, how fun. We have a lot of jasmine rice since today is a refeed, and this is the post-workout meal like I said before, and yeah, looks delicious to me. This is, again, this is like a staple in my diet right now. Ground beef, rice, and shredded lettuce and hot sauce, and honestly, it does not get old, I promise you. Also, I've been using this stuff on my vegetables, sugar-free Thai chili G Hughes. There is 1 carb per tablespoon. I've just been putting it on there. It's a little spicy, but adds a lot of flavor. All right, so before I head off to the coffee shop to do some work, we're gonna take my greens and reds powder that I take every single day. Roll it there. Vitamin D3, take this every single day, and creatine monohydrate. So it is now like 4:30 p.m. I just spent the past like 5 hours working. Just got home, ready for meal number 3. I have a lot of carbs to catch up on. I'm only at like, ooh, that's my dog. Only at like 200 so far for the day. I have to hit like 550, so this one is gonna be carb heavy. And my plan was to have over 50% of my carbs after 4 p.m. today, for the reason of I kind of want to see how a large influx of carbs affects my workout tomorrow night, because my show is gonna be in the evening, right? So, and my plan is the day before the show to have about 550 carb to 600, and then kind of see how, see if I need more to continue filling out, or if that will be enough, or if that's too much. It might be too much. I don't think it's going to be too much, just from me knowing how my body responds. So yeah, that's the plan. That's why I'm having majority of it after 4 p.m. So it stays in my system for my workout tomorrow evening. Hopefully I get a good pump. And if so, then I know what to do for show day. If not, then we can make adjustments. So yeah, let's go to meal 3. Let's see what I'm having. All right, so I just finished up cooking meal 3, and you're probably gonna think I'm super weird for what I'm having, but I don't care. I'm enjoying it, it's good. I just like to keep things simple. So we've got a higher carb meal right now because I'm a little bit low. We have 2 bagels. One is a full-size bagel, okay, as you can see, with 4 total egg whites, so 2 and 2, and then a whole egg, and then fat-free cheddar on each one. This is a bagel thin, about half the carbs, just because I only had 1 of these left. So otherwise I would have used 2 of these. But yeah, so there's that. And then in here is where the interesting things are. We have a full banana, and then we have a strawberry sugar-free Jello pack, and they look like this right here. They are, what's in here is 1 gram of protein. That's it, no carbs. This is what they look like, sugar-free Jello packs. 10 calories, or about 4 calories in these things. So I threw that in there, kind of like my little sweet dessert, right? I guess you could say. But yeah, this is what I'm having. It's gonna be delicious. I'm gonna crack the shit out of that, let it melt all over this, and I'm gonna dip it. It's gonna be delicious. I don't even know what I'm saying, to be honest, anymore. I'm just really hungry, so yeah, let's eat. To crack open the yolk, ready? Boom. That's how it, oh, look at that. She's a squirter. Anyways, let's try this out here. Little dippy. Just because it's egg whites and it's fat-free cheese doesn't mean it tastes like shit. It tastes really good. It tastes the exact same in my opinion. I don't think y'all are ready for meal number 4. We have a massive bowl of oatmeal. These are the ingredients I'm having. We got PB2, a banana, antioxidant frozen berries here, rolled oats, fat-free Ready Whip, and almond milk. All of this is going to create something magical in here. As all the ingredients were talked about in the previous story, but I'm also gonna throw up a MyFitnessPal thing so you can see all the ingredients, but wow, this is glorious. Again, keep in mind, this is not my fat loss dieting, you know, routine, meal plan, right? This is a refeed day for me. So we increase calories periodically, or we increase calories for a short amount of time, mainly in the form of carbohydrate. And we're gonna talk about the refeed day right after this meal, but this looks absolutely delicious. This right here is key, and then this right here, Walden Farms calorie-free pancake syrup. All right, so just ate that meal, and I'm actually really freaking full after that. That was a very large bowl of oatmeal, but let's talk about why I'm doing a refeed day at 11 days out. So basically, what a refeed day is a short period of time, usually 1 to 3 days. I actually issue a lot of my clients 2 to 3 day refeeds. It's proven to help a little bit better metabolically and hormonally, and for performance as well. But you know, I'm 11 days out, so I want to be careful with that. So the reason I'm doing a refeed day today is because I'm already stage conditioned. I was conditioned very early on for this prep, and that was my plan. I wanted to do that. So I have room, right? And a refeed day is not don't get it mixed up with like a cheat day or like a cheat meal, right? There's a strategy behind it. So what I did today is, like, my carbohydrates my goal is 500 carb, 60-ish grams of fat, and about 165, 170 grams of protein. And my usual protein's at 200. So the reason why we drop protein a little bit is because carbohydrates can actually become protein sparing with a high influx of carbohydrate when you're in a caloric deficit, right? So we don't need a lot of protein, and we can actually scale that back a little bit to bring down the total calorie, your total caloric intake for the day, right? Because we're spiking carbohydrate usually by about 100%, 80 to 100%. So I went from 270 to my usual carbs are 270, and today they're at 500, okay? So that's almost about a 100% gain. I can't do mental math, but so yeah, I should see a spike in performance tomorrow. Today in the gym felt great. I had a lot of carbs before my session. I had about 90 before my session, which is abnormal. And I felt really good. I felt full, I felt lean, I felt vascular. And tomorrow I should feel the same. I'm actually expecting my body weight to stay relatively the same, if not go up just a little bit. So we'll see tomorrow. This morning, you saw my weigh-in this morning, but I was 165. I had a new low this morning, 165, and that felt really good. I feel lean, which is obviously the goal here, but yeah. So again, I wouldn't normally be having a refeed day at 11 days out if I wasn't already stage lean. I'm stage lean, like I know I am, and I have the ability to incorporate these types of days into my plan. Again, this isn't a cheat day. I'm not just eating whatever I want. It's strategic. I'm increasing calories from carbohydrate, increasing fats a little bit for digestion, and reducing protein, because carbohydrates become protein sparing when you're having a high influx of carbs, like I said before. So again, this is just a one-day thing. Water staying the same, sodium staying the same. I keep everything the same for the most part as we approach prep, and we'll talk about my peak week strategy and protocol and all that in the next few videos here. But I still have some calories to eat. I'm full. I would actually be okay with not eating anymore, which is pretty crazy, because I'm eating high volume foods, right? If this bowl was just rice and like chicken, I would want way more food, right? But this was oatmeal. Like, it's a very dense form of carbohydrate, and I'm pretty damn full. Like, there was a lot of fruit in there. So I'm full. I'm satiated. So if you're dieting and you are having trouble with feeling full and satiated, try having more high volume foods. Oatmeal instead of jasmine rice, maybe go to potatoes, right? You can have a lot more potatoes in comparison to volume when you're comparing the amount you can have with jasmine rice, right? For the amount of carbs they have per serving. We'll get into my last meal. Sorry for the rant. We'll get into my last meal here in a second, and then we're gonna go over the macros and all that stuff, and that's it. Talk soon. I had one job yesterday. One job was to film all my meals and show you guys what I'm eating, and I forgot to film the last meal. Forgot to film the last one. So I had cereal. I'm gonna put what I had right here and the calories for it. And here's where I ended up for the day. So the refeed was successful. I woke up this morning at 165.4, so 0.4 pounds heavier than my previous weight yesterday, which was 165, which was a new low weigh-in. So this worked out perfectly, and that was my last refeed day prep. So now back to normal, and I'm gonna film another day of eating, with my fat loss calorie goals and macro goals for you guys in the next few days here, so you get to actually see what I'm eating to continue to tighten up, get stage conditioned, yeah, that's it. So I'm not in too heavy of a caloric deficit, honestly, and then we'll talk about how I was able to actually eat a lot of food and get stage ready, essentially, because I'm eating a decent amount of food right now, right? For me, it feels like hardly anything just because I'm used to a lot more in the off season. But again, there's a reason behind that, and I will talk about that in the next video. But yeah, so that wraps up today's full day of eating. Well, yesterday's full day of eating, since today is the next day. Forgot to film. I will not do that next time. But yeah, that's it. Go ahead and drop a comment below. I'm curious which meal that you thought was probably the worst out of all of them and the best out of all of them. I'm just curious what you guys think, because I get a lot of hate for the meals I create. They're like, why, what are you eating? Like, why are you doing that? So I'm just curious what you guys think. But yeah, so yeah, if you liked it, like, comment, subscribe, please. Trying to grow this channel. And yeah, that's it. We'll see you in the next video.